everyone, welcome to our channel. Today is day 12 of our 30-day video series. Today we are talking about rivers. A river is a long stream of naturally flowing water. Smaller bodies of flowing water are often called creeks, streams, and brooks. Some rivers are huge and some are very small, some are long, and some are very short. With all of these differences, you would think that rivers couldn't all fit into one category. But all rivers have two things in common. All rivers have a headwater and a mouth. A headwater is the source of water where it starts. River headwaters include melting glaciers, melting snow, lakes, and springs. All of those bodies of water can be a starting point of a river. So we have the top of a river, but we also have the mouth, which we can think of like the end of a river. The end of a river is where the river transitions into a much larger body of water like a lake or an ocean. A river may look like this, but rivers can also have other parts. When a river is formed, it creates a path in the ground, and precipitation from all over finds its way into that path. A drainage basin is the area around the river where precipitation flows towards the river. It's kind of like a bowl. Gravity causes all of the water to flow towards the river, and it creates other water bodies. For example, lakes. A lake can be an attachment to a river connected by a smaller part of the river, and the water from the river would flow into the lake. Rivers receive some of their waters from tributaries. A tributary is a smaller river that flows into a bigger river. Another piece of river is called a meander. A meander is a curve in a river. Rivers curve when they are disturbed and with time. For example, if a beaver were to dig a home underneath the side of a river, the space where the beaver dug would leave loose dirt. That dirt is eventually eroded by the sweeping river, creating a small indent on the side of the river. The water flows into this new meander and over time creates a curve by following that indent. The water particles flow in a pattern and end up crashing against the meander. The meander forces the water particles to slam into the bank opposite the meander. Over time, this erodes the opposite bank and creates another meander. If a river curves so much that it meets itself again, the water flows in a straighter path downstream. This leaves a U-shaped lake called an oxbow lake. Rivers also create deltas. Deltas are the accumulation of sediment from the river flow. It builds up and creates land-like masses at the mouth of a river. These deltas are excellent spots for agriculture because they receive so much water. Deltas are similar to floodplains. Floodplains are the area next to a river that becomes flooded when the river's water level rises. So now that we've gone over some of the parts of a river, tributaries, meanders, floodplains, and deltas, we can talk about some of the rivers on our Earth. Some of the most famous rivers in North America include the Columbia, the Colorado, and the Rio Grande River, and the Mississippi River. In South America, the world-famous Amazon River resides, as well as the Paraguayan River. Africa is home to the Nile River, and the Senegal River, and the Zaire River. Europe is home to the Danube and the Volga rivers. Asia is home to the Yellow River, as well as the Ganges and the Mekong River. Lastly, Australia is home to the Murray-Darling River. By no means are these the only rivers in the world. There are thousands upon thousands of rivers. These are just some of the most famous. With that, thank you for watching today's video on rivers. We hope you tune in to our next video about oceans. To make sure you see that video, click subscribe and turn on post notifications by hitting that bell. Thank you for watching. We appreciate it. Stay safe, and as always, keep yearning for learning.